When you're 16, you kind of think like, I'm looking so cool right now, and then you go back as an adult and you're like, what?
Yeah.
What was I thinking?
It's very true. Don't get old.
Just don't get old.
Just buy the serum.
Hi folks, welcome to Fried Ask Me Anything, the show where I take your questions off of Instagram video and Vine when you use the hashtag Fried Ask Me Anything. Joining me today is a very special guest, Miss Emilie de Ravin.
Hi.
Yes, you might know her from Lost, you might know her from Once Upon a Time. She has a new movie coming out called The Submarine Kid that'll be coming your way very shortly, but for now, we're going to take some questions off of Instagram. How do you feel about that?
That sounds fabulous.
Wonderful.
If you were actually stranded on a deserted island, who or what would you bring with you?
Well, the difficult thing is if I was stranded, I couldn't be stranded with somebody because then I wouldn't be stranded. Or does that not make sense?
No, that makes total sense. It's a definition of the word problem, rhino balls.
If I could, I would bring my boyfriend. If I couldn't, could you bring an animal? Could I bring like a cat?
Like you'd be a crazy cat lady on an island? Just like what do they call them? Like psychological pets? The companion pets? What do they call them?
Yeah, he's a companion cat.
Yeah.
Stanley.
Yeah. You have a cat named Stanley?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cute. What kind of cat?
Like tuxedo.
You mean you dress him in a tuxedo?
No,
I was really hoping.
I wanted to know, what are some of your favorite books?
I mean, Catcher in the Rye, obviously, but I have to
Classic.
say the Harry Potter books.
They're so good.
Phenomenal.
Have you read, I don't want to spoil anything, but the Song of Ice and Fire series?
No.
It's dangerous because I like the show so much, but everyone knows what's going to happen to all the characters. It would be like if the scripts for shows were released ahead of time and certain people read them and were just ready to spoil the entire series.
Which kind of happens sometimes anyway.
It does, and which is the worst. Hey, spoilers, back off.
Yeah.
No good. This next question comes from Natalie Dean 123.
I want to know, how early do you have to wake up to get to the studio to film your movies and TV shows? I can't wait for the Submarine Kid to come out.
Cute. Are you a morning person?
I'm not a morning person whatsoever, but when I get up, I'm okay.
Yeah.
I just go for it. It's the getting out of bed. And then when I have to go to work, I'm fine.
Is it early call times most
It's
often?
a lot of them, especially for TV shows. Well, actually for movies too. Yeah, sometimes I'll be getting up at, 3:30 in the morning.
Why don't you just stay up until
Well, because
3:30
then
in the
you
morning?
don't generally look too good by the end of the day.
Okay, yeah, I guess that's probably a priority.
Yeah.
I want to pitch you an idea real quick.
Okay.
Because I just came up with this morning. It's an alarm clock, but instead of it like making a noise or anything, it just slowly lifts your bed into a vertical position.
Oh, it sounds
So-
like waterboarding.
Well, that's the second part. Water drips on your forehead and you're tied to the bed. No, but like if it just slowly tilted up,
Just like as seen on TV.
clearly she's not investing.
No, not investing. Dragon's Den won't either.
This next question is from Once Upon a Gleek.
Out of your whole acting career, who has been your most favourite person to work with and why?
So, I have to say Chris Cooper and Robert Carlyle.
Yeah, why them?
Just so inspiring, so genuine, so giving. You don't feel like you're acting with them.
Isn't that the best when
That's the
someone
best.
gives
You don't
so
feel like
much?
you're saying a line to respond to their line, that it's just this organic sort of...
Someone calls cut and then you're like, oh my god, where was I? Oh, I'm back in it.
What's up? Quite, yeah.
You don't go into a hypnotic state?
No.
I've read very little about acting. I heard it was a lot like hypnosis.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll get you a book.
Please, give me the book, Acting for Dummies.
There actually is one, I think.
I'm positive there is. If you could write Acting for Dummies, what would like 3 bullet points be?
I don't know. Read the script.
Solid number 1.
Do your research on your character.
Good number 2.
And dress appropriately when you arrive at work.
That's a really good one. I actually wouldn't have thought to do that. Was that a shot at my wardrobe? Do you not like the button down? Because these can
No,
come. Okay.
it's very handy.
Thank you. Handy. Look at that. You guys stay tuned for the episode where I fix a tire. From Vine, this is Julia Feng.
If you were to get really, really good in one sport, what would the sport be?
Gymnastics. Because that was, I had a huge ballet background of like ballet through high school. And before that, I was at the Olympic training group for the Olympics.
Really?
When I was little, but it got too much. So anyway,
Yeah, that's intense.
That's the only other thing that has a creative side to it, as far as I know. unless the javelin's changed. But no, yeah, definitely gymnastics.
I'd be a terrible ballerina.
You'd be a ballet dancer.
Oh, guys can't be ballerinas?
No, it's a ballerina is a female term.
The last question comes from Rumbell is True Love.
What made you choose to do the Submarine Kid? What did you find about your character that was so special?
So the movie that you have coming out soon, The Submarine Kid, is there a particular reason why you chose to do this one?
I got it sent to me and offered to me and just fell in love with it immediately. The writing and the characters just really spoke to me, and I immediately knew, well, hopefully, knew just what to do with the character whose name's Alice.
We actually have a little clip of it, so you guys, for the first time ever, here's a clip of The Submarine Kid.
You are so...
Come on in, I'm just closing up. So what?
I don't know. I don't know what you are.
I don't know what you are.
No. No, you really don't. What? Just a little bit of weather?
I'm supposed to go to a party.
Don't let me keep you.
It's at a mansion, apparently.
Sounds fun.
Could be. The Texan will be in top form.
The Texan.
You'll meet him.
Good night, Spencer.
Do you want to meet him now?
What about your...
We're on a break.
So that means you can take other girls to parties?
Thank you guys so much for watching Fried Ask Me Anything with our beautiful guest, Emilie de Ravin. Thank you for coming on.
Oh, thank you.
It's been so much fun having you on. If you guys want to know more about The Submarine Kid, you can go to the Facebook page. We have a link right here, and then also all the information down in the description below, so you guys can find it.
And
yes.
thank you for all your wonderful questions.
Yeah, by the way, so many were submitted that we weren't able to get to every single one. But we watched them all, and you guys were really awesome. So thank you for submitting those. And I will see you guys on Monday.
I won't, but bye.